Ads off. Cool, cool, cool. I have strep, but it's better. Oh my god, you had to type that fast. What's up, weirdos? Give me a sec. Oh yeah. Hold on, now we're drawing. Give me a nice thumbs up. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. I don't want spoilers. I must sit this out. Goodbye. I'm not spoiling the movie. Did Pyro already leave before I can mention that I'm not spoiling the movie? Alright. Raven, what's up? Zip, Skylar, good to see you, Skylar. Fake names, Stega Roast. Boom. What's up, Boom? Sophie, M. Where's the solo video? We're gonna get to that. Raven, I already said that. Brian, my girlfriend, hello. Colbert, Zip the Fox. Where do you watch Minecraft movie? In a theater near you. Yo, guess who missed lots of streams? Is it you, Zola? If Cole gets mentioned in the movie, man... I hope it, for your sake, I really hope I have good news for you, Colbert. The plep in the corner is awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I take pride. Powers as a girlfriend confirm. I was just reading chat. Why aren't you talking? I'm talking. What? Talking a lot. Duckster, what's up? I guess I'll stay. I'll post on the Palcore because you didn't. I was going to. Whatever. What's up? Jockey, sorry if I said that wrong. Mr. Sadman. Shadow Sama, good to see you, Shadow. R King, what's up? Sniffles McStuffkin. Duckster, don't remember I said that. Currently cooking with my mom. Epic. Going to, but you didn't? Well, yeah, I was drawing my little dude. Whatever. I am here to talk about the amazing film that I saw. First off, since I'll address this real quick. Where is the solo video? A couple of you have already figured out what happened. It's not really a secret what happened. But before I get to that, hold on, I just heard a nice little jingle. Fake name. Thank you. Does the God of Roadkill appear in the Minecraft movie? No, it doesn't. An extremely missed opportunity. I waited till after the credits as well. What's up, Skylar with the 2? Hello. I hope your day was wonderful. It's a lot better now that I get to talk about this incredible film. Thank you, Fake Name and Skylar. But I'm not gonna have a dono counter or anything, or like sub goal. At least when I'm talking about this, because I might make it into a video. Probably not, knowing me. But just in case. But yeah, before I get into the actual movie, I need to go later, Stego. If you guys, for everyone who's asking, where's the solo video? You know, I said I was going to put it out either Wednesday or Thursday, and then I delayed it, and then it's still not here. There's two reasons. One, I delayed it so much that it's now coming up on Sunday, which is when my next video with Viv is coming out. So I'd have two videos sandwiched together, and I didn't want that. But the bigger reason, the more important reason, is that I got addicted to a little game called Disco Elysium. I've been playing it multiple hours a day in all of my free time, including some of my not free time. I am almost done with it, but every single time I've had a chance to record and edit my solo video, I've just started playing this instead. So I have over 30 hours in this game in like 4 days. That is the extremely unglamorous answer for why I don't have a solo video. It's because I have been getting extremely distracted, and now I've been distracted for too long. You should stream it. It's too late. I'm already at the end game. What's up, Sarah? But yeah, if anyone is curious, or if anyone asks in the future, that is the answer. I got addicted to a game, so that's my fault. I will try to have one out next week, but who knows? I have 3D printed fan art for you. Holy, I fucking love Disco Elysium so much, man. Pyre, it is a good ass game. I am a humble art cop. Stream the final 15 minutes. I already told some of my friends I would stream it for them, so unfortunately that cannot happen. I keep reading through finals, even though finals are upon me. I'm so behind. The same thing happened to me. I was playing and I was like, I'm just gonna get through this day and then I'm gonna stop. And then like a big thing would happen and I was like, oh. What's up? Call me Zero. It has been a bit. What's the vid with Vivily? It's a horror video. I know. Brace yourself. That it'll come out tomorrow. It should be a dual release, but if Disco delays me again, then it delays me again. So be it. Was the movie good or bad? Now that I've stopped talking about that, let's get into that. I'm gonna stop this music just in case I end up uploading this little review to YouTube. We will see. I'm gonna keep this this generally spoiler free. So if anyone is like in here that's planning on seeing the movie, I don't plan on like spoiling like any like major like plot events. Although it's a Minecraft movie, there aren't really a lot of major plot events. If that is a surprise to you. Disco Elysium is one of the few games I can play over and over. I do want to. I will definitely play it another time. Finally, the previews are over. Sorry. Was the movie a musical like some people said? No, I don't know why people said that. There are musical bits in the movie. That's not a spoiler. Everyone knows that. But it's not a musical. There's like 2 or 3 like little singing sections, but it's not a musical. I will say also that I think one of my biggest takeaways. Okay, well let me put 2 disclaimers on here real quick before I get into this, because I'm going to do a little review here if you will indulge me. One, what's it called? Well, actually, nah. You know, there's really only one disclaimer, which was that I had 0 expectations for this movie. I did not go in thinking that it would like define Minecraft as we knew it. I did not think like anything big about it. There's a lot of people who went into this movie, or at least went into the trailers, thinking like one sort of thing or whatever, and it was like I saw like some people say there's like a common sentiment amongst some people. It's like the Minecraft movie is not at all what I thought it was going to be, which is crazy because after seeing the movie, it was quite literally exactly what I thought it was going to be. And then when I'm done, I'm going to go over some pros and cons and then give it a humble score. One thing I will say off the bat, I don't know if this is like a common thing. I watched like a bit of Critical's review of the movie, and he said that when he walked in the theater, it was completely empty. That must have been extremely... that has to be extremely... I won't spoil. There'll be no... You know what? I'll put that on here also. No spoilers in this review. I will keep this spoiler free. I may like talk about some like little bits of the movie, but there will be no spoilers. But yeah, who's your favorite character in the movie? I will get to that when I start talking about my pros and cons. I was gonna say, so Critical said that when he watched this movie, there was like no one in the theater. I don't know how that happened because my theater was packed. I will also say after watching the movie, I don't think the trailers did a very good job of like the $1 from Zero. Thank you, Zero. I don't think the trailers did a good job like showing off what this movie was like trying to be or what it was trying to do. Because this movie, with the exception of like maybe one or two kind of weird moments, does not take itself seriously like at all. All the characters are like, with the exception of like these like two kids who I hated, probably the worst parts of the movie, arguably. This movie does not take itself seriously at all. I bought tickets and there were only 2 other people that bought tickets. That's crazy. I was in a full theater. I also saw someone mention, were there popcorn buckets? I didn't get any popcorn buckets. I got to the theater late. I will also mention that I saw that there are clips, for anyone who hasn't seen the movie, but you've seen clips of people freaking out when they said, when Jack Black said chicken jockey. That's very real. When he said chicken jockey and when he said I am Steve, and when he said one other thing, which I guess I won't spoil because it wasn't in the trailer, people in my theater got up and cheered and clapped. It was quite a sight. So I guess I'll put that as my first pro. I like that this movie, I think that's my first pro. This movie, almost for the most part, does not take itself seriously, which I thought was the correct thing to do. It's not like trying to like be something big or anything like that. It's like every character is just an idiot basically the entire movie. What's up, Lightning Gamer? I'm gonna flip when he says chicken jockey. I can't exaggerate that people like sat up in my theater and were like chicken jockey, and that was pretty funny. I like that. I like that. I'm not gonna pretend like I did it. I'm not above stuff like that. I thought that was funny. As for, I saw someone ask, oh yeah, Electro. Oh, that was another one. When he was like, Flint and Steel. People were losing their minds in my theater when he said Flint and Steel. So that aspect of the movie, like it not taking itself super seriously, I enjoyed. I'm glad that they did that. How do you feel after the movie? That's kind of what I'm getting into. So I enjoyed that. Yeah, no, if you're like try to see it at like a showing with like a lot of people if you can, because that makes the movie more enjoyable, because that was the most fun I had when the movie was when people started cheering over the stupidest things. I was like, I like that. So I want to show you guys real quick before I get any more. I took some notes, not a lot because I didn't want to be that guy, but I took some notes during the movie. And there were 3. One of them I'm not going to say, actually, because I think it's kind of a spoiler. The second one is bring up that everyone in the theater cheered when he said, I am Steve. Although, if you think he's going to say it like he did in the trailers, I'm sorry to disappoint you that all like the meme lines from the trailer, they re-recorded. So it's not delivered the same. Like, he doesn't go, I am Steve. He goes, I am Steve. I'm like, why would you do that? Why? I was so disappointed. Yeah, isn't that dumb? That's like a common thing in movies, and I don't understand. I don't know why. I don't know why you do that. I got McDonald's. I got flame sauce. Heck yeah. So warning. That was one of my biggest disappointments for. You know what? I'm gonna put that as my first disappointment, although it's kind of a meme. Why re-record lines? I don't know why they did that. I was very, very disappointed when they did that. So it's like got the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. What's up, Cash? Good to see you. So now getting into more like deeper stuff. You guys all already know the plot. I was worried that they were going to, like, this movie one of my biggest worries with the movie was that, because we know that there's a real world and there's a Minecraft world. One of my biggest worries going into this movie was that they were going to keep going back and forth. Like, they'd be in the Minecraft world, and then it's like, we need you guys to go into the real world. And then they would, like, go back and forth and back and forth. Once they're in the Minecraft world, they are there for, like, basically the entire movie. Which I'm a fan of. I'm glad that it was mostly set in the Minecraft world. And while I'm at that, I'll say that the set design was pretty epic. It was cool. I liked it. I liked the practical sets, everything about that. I thought all that was cool. There were also some cool cameos. Basically, everyone knows about them already, but I won't spoil them, just in case. Did you go to McDonald's after the theater? No, I went home, actually. I got McDonald's before. Did you notice the okay, well, people are going to bring it up. Yeah, there was a Technoblade reference, and someone in the back of my theater, when Technoblade's pig showed up, was like, Technoblade! So I kind of wanted to, like, disintegrate in my chair when that happened, but, you know, regardless. I'm going to go. Later, Spooky Kitty. So all the, like, the stuff, like the sets and, like, what I talked about with the game, I thought that was cool. Yeah, no, I mean, I could, like, talk all about Techno. That whole situation is extremely tragic. I've never seen your face. Hi. The beginning of my first con, it is paced extremely weird. It's like, I know that you're supposed to go into a movie like this not expecting, like, it to make, like, you know, a whole lot of sense, and, like, the plot is secondary, which is fine, but sometimes the pacing was, like, so erratic at times, getting from, like, point A to point B to point C, that I was, like, sitting there, I was just, like, it was, like, too much sometimes. The storyline was trash. I don't think it's, I didn't go into this movie thinking it was going to be great. You, like, already basically know what's going to happen in this movie. It's just, like, it's more about the journey. But the pacing, that being said, was extremely weird. I thought the scene that they decided to end the movie on, which, again, I won't spoil, was odd. There's also, and I'll talk about this a little bit because, again, this was in the trailer. Is it kind of a slow burn? Not really. It's the flip. It's going too fast. It's not that it's too slow. It's definitely not too slow. There was also times when, what's it called? I'm glad they didn't dwell too much on the human stuff, which I also kind of already put as a pro. Was there any reference to MC YouTubes other than Techno? Yes. I won't say who, because I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but I did catch at least, like, 2 or 3 references to, like, other creators, which is always cool. I was waiting for my cameo, never got the call, but I won't spoil it. Everyone already knows about Technoblade, so I don't mind bringing him up. But as for everyone else I saw, I won't spoil. Jack Black and Jason Momoa are recent enough to watch it. That is my next pro. Jack Black and Jason... let's see. That's how you spell his name. I had to check. They were definitely the best part of the movie. I loved their chemistry. That was great. I'll get a cameo on the second one. Hey, my line's open. I'll do it for free. I'll go watch the movie now. Yeah, go right on ahead. Yeah, Jack Black and Jason Momoa. I thought there was a little too much, just a little too much Jason Momoa, which, like, makes sense because I thought he was the best part of this movie. There's no real, like, the thing is, so, like, these 3 right here, you can see my circle. What's up? Was there Yowie? I heard there was Yowie. You're going to have to go watch the movie yourself. I'm not going to spoil. But these 3, who I'm circling in red, which also happen to be the 3 males in the movie. Get it together, Mojang. These 3 kind of, like, swap being, like, the main character. And whenever Steve was in charge, he, like, had his charm. Whenever Jason Momoa was in charge, he had, like, a different, like, raw dude kind of charm. Whenever our friend here was in charge, it was extremely fucking boring, unfortunately, which is why that's my next con. So Jack Black and Jason Momoa are a plus. Everyone else is a negative, unfortunately. They're kind of like, I don't remember their names, so I'm just gonna go by Jack Black and Jason Momoa. Well, I know Jack Black's name was Steve. But Jack Black and Jason Momoa definitely stole the show. I thought this lady was funny. She just didn't really do much. The problem is that like all like the Marvel, like the Marvel lines like from the trailers get fed to these three. So like the lines where it's like, "Oh, this place makes no sense," or "What the heck is going on here?" or like the "Did you just do that?" or whatever. All those lines got fed to these three, which is really unlucky. And whenever the movie tried to be serious, like the few times it tried to be serious, it always hinged on these two, and I thought their story was really boring, unfortunately. But whenever they were just like going from point A to point B, again, I'm not the target demographic for this movie, obviously. I don't think there was a point where this movie like made me laugh, but I did get a couple chuckles, which is cool. I always got chuckles when like stuff would show up, like they would say stuff that I didn't expect them to say in a movie like this. What's up, Joey? I saw the movie today, and when Jack Black said, release me, my friend threw his popcorn, like all of his popcorn. Dang, that's tough. If you come to Malaysia, I will donate 90. You're going to be holding on to that 90. Does this movie pass the Bechdel test? What is the Bechdel test? A way of evaluating whether or not a film or other work of fiction portrays women in a way that is sexist. No, I mean, just like from that one line I read about this text, I wouldn't say that. There was a female character that was very funny, although she was not like important to the movie. Also, the third line I wanted to my third note that I wanted to bring up was that there's a character in this movie named General Chungus. And I thought I would bring that up in the pros, of course. General Chungus was a pro. Big fan of General Chungus. What's up, Destructo? There is a character named General Chungus. I thought I would bring that up. That is real, and he's great. And I won't say anything about him. But when you see him... What's up, Lemon? Just know he was one of my favorite characters. So it looks like I have more cons than pros, but I do want to say that I think the cons kind of outweigh, especially the pacing. The pacing is my biggest complaint about this movie. And it's also, obviously, it's like the actual story is very standard. It is a very standard adventure story. And it's not like, I don't need like something mind-blowing, but it's just like, whenever like X or Y happens, you always know what Z is going to be. So it's a very predictable movie once you get in there and you're like actually watching it. Well, when watching the movie, I'll think of you, pal. Nice. I'm driving. Focus on the road. What are you doing? Jennifer Coolidge. All right, hold on. Who is that? Jennifer. Oh, yeah. Her character was great. I liked her character. Although I will say that's another thing about the pacing. Although most of it is contained in the Minecraft world, every now and then... What's up, Brainball? Every now and then, it'll cut back to the human world for, like, the side plot with the villager, which, again, was also in the trailers. And I was like, why do we keep coming back to this? I don't know. I don't really know. Although... the after credit scene of this movie was kind of funny. I'll admit it. What else can I bring up? I'll bring a couple eye rollers. I'll say a couple eye roller lines. What if we saw the Minecraft movie together? I've already watched it though. I really like Jack Black's energy. The thing is, when you're not taking yourself seriously 99% of the time, and then just every like now and then they would like try to have like a little like moment when they like try to like take it like a little bit more seriously. And then even then they wouldn't take it super seriously. And then I was like, why not just have like a movie when you just don't take yourself seriously the entire time? Why do you have like a couple moments that are like trying to like tug at the heartstrings a little bit, and it just was not working. I got a Minecraft poster from watching the movie. Nice. I was just about to mention another con, and now I can't remember what it was. It ends kind of fast. What else? I was gonna say something, and now I'm sad. There's like one more thing I was gonna say. Imagine the Village Dweller being in the next movie. That'd be epic. The actual main villain in this movie, she's like, she's like, yeah, you know, it's kind of whatever. The stakes never felt high. Oh, that was another thing. That's another thing. Not that I needed the stakes to be high, but like there was a couple of like really weird sequences. I remember there's a part, and this was in the trailer again, where like the characters get split up at one point because like they're in a village and it's like being invaded. But even though they get split up, they didn't like animate like any of like the things invading the village on screen. So they just got split up just like very clearly for the sake of the plot. So it's like conflict happens for the sake of the plot. I think that's how I'll word it. There's a point where like the group gets split up and for like no reason other than we need to split the characters up now. There's a part where like two of the characters start fighting for no other reason than, oh, we need to have the characters start fighting now. And you're watching it and it's like, I don't think it like earned those moments that it was going for, you know? Is that not how stories work? Well, I mean, it's like, there are stories that like don't have stuff like that, but if you're gonna have stuff like that, it needs to feel like, you know, earned, other than when you're like watching it, you're like, well, that seemed kind of contrived. You know what I mean? I'm not a good wordsmith. I didn't write any of this down. But it's like, imagine it's like a violin comes in and they're like trying to have like a certain moment. And you're like, I don't really think you earned this. You know, whenever it tried to be serious, it didn't feel organic. When it was just going from point A to point B, getting some quips. Jack Black says the meme line. Jason Momoa says the tough guy line. Everyone else says the Marvel line. It doesn't feel contrived at all. It feels very natural. But every now and then we'll get like a break because it's like, oh, conflict time. And it's like, well, I don't really, this conflict's like kind of, There wasn't proper build-up to certain moments. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean. I had one more con I wanted to bring up, but I can't remember. Stop making the creepers grassy. That's a completely random thing to bring up. Stop making the creepers grassy. Like, come on. I remember. Anyone who's seen the movie, anyone who hasn't seen it's not gonna know what I'm talking about. There's a part when these two get in a fight. And it's so stupid. It's like one of the dumbest forced conflicts I've ever seen in my life. It's part of the reason why I fucking hate this fucker so much. But yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, overall, it was like, I think like most people, I feel like people who this movie is like actually targeted for, which is not like 20-somethings who, you know, have like a pretty nihilistic sense of humor or whatever. I feel like for that, like that demographic, the people who are not part of that demographic, I think they're really gonna enjoy this movie. Sorry, I'm watching the movie tomorrow. Hell yeah, I do recommend everyone goes and watches the movie. I thought creepers were inspired by dead leaves and are supposed to be monsters about dead leaves. That might be true, but I'm so used to them being like the green like regular fucks or whatever. Just start the movie. Well, what do you mean just start in the movie? I've seen the movie. I watched it in theaters. This entire time I've been talking about my experience seeing it in theaters. Yeah, Joey, don't... I know he's... Okay, thank you, Pyro. Don't spam that, please. Stream the movie for... Oh, I should stream the movie for y'all. That's not a bad idea. Hi, you have typos. I have typos. No, I don't. I had zero expectations for this movie. No spoilers in this review. Does not take itself seriously. Mostly set in the Minecraft world. Set design was pretty epic. Jack Black and Jason Momoa. General Chungus. Why re-record lines? Pace extremely weird. The action. Oh fuck. Yeah, I do. Oh god, I do have a typo. Oh no. We're gonna fix that. Oh dear. There you go. But it's okay. Thanks. I'm glad I got your forgiveness. But yeah, I'll again say when people, I feel like the trailers like showed hints of what this movie is supposed to be. I remember like the first trailer had like that big like orchestral like soundtrack, like the Beatles song, like da, 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 da. And that's not the tone of this movie. The tone of this movie is couple quips, next set piece. Whoa! Couple quips, next set piece. Whoa! And you only got like hints of that in the trailer. And I feel like the trailer, because you know, like a lot of people were making fun of this movie before it came out. I feel if they leaned more into like what the tone of this movie actually is, which is mostly a 95% just comedic, just romp, that is like not taking itself seriously. I think if they had focused more on that in the trailer, then less people would go in expecting one kind of thing. But like, I mean, the movie, I mean, it's like it's very stupid and standard, but it's fun. And I think you know, I went in expecting it to have like a couple things that like made me chuckle, and I went out having a couple things that made me chuckle. So in that sense, this movie went like exactly how I thought it was going to. I like see some people who are like saying this is the worst movie ever, and I don't really know where you were going and expecting, because I don't think I'm a genius, but I was basically able to predict exactly how I was going to feel about this movie, and I was neither let down nor like blown away. It was just a film. How would you recommend it out of 10? Yeah, I think I've rambled enough. That's kind of what I want to get to. For me, I think I would probably give this movie, if I were to rate it on like a scale of 1 to 10, with like 10 being incredible, 1 being terrible, and 5 being average, I'd probably give it like probably like either 4 or 5, maybe a 5. I think I'll give it a 5. A humble. Oh, it's because my brush is white. A humble 5. Let me make that orange. A humble 5 is what I would give it. So I went in expecting it to be okay. I went out having it be okay. Maybe a 4. I don't know. It's one of those. It's not an awful movie. It's not something that'll blow you away, but I do recommend it. I think you should go in. I think that like, there are people who enjoy it more than me, but I was not offended by the movie whatsoever. It was just, it was exactly what I was expecting it to be. How dare the Minecraft movie not be up there with Inglourious Basterds? What was the director thinking? I don't want to like give this sense that I'm a snob, or I don't think I've been doing that, but I will say just in case, I don't want to give this impression that I'm a snob or every movie. I love so many stupid movies, stupid kids movies too. I think are really enjoyable. Like, obviously like the SpongeBob movies, like one of my favorite movies of all time. But I do think that if there's anyone here, like in this chat right now, that is curious about this movie, you should go and watch it. I would not like recommend anyone don't go see it. If you're even a little bit curious about this movie, go watch it. I give it a humble 5. I love Jack Black's energy. He was like one of the best parts of the movie. I'm glad that like all of his lines are like getting memed to death. Kind of folk. You know what? Here, you know what I'll do. I usually don't give decimal scores, so I'll give it like a maybe let me see how I feel about like a strong 4. I think. I think that's fine. They should have done the storyline of the Fallen Kingdom music video from Captain Sparkles. I don't know. I don't think there should be a serious Minecraft movie. But yeah, no, not terrible, not mind blowing. Just exactly what I thought. Letter I. 4 out of 5. No, it's not. Again, a 4 is not here. I'll change it back to a 5. But this is not a bad score. 5 just means I thought it was average. It was like exactly what I thought it was gonna be. There you go. That's a nice 5. I would watch it again if I was like watching it with people. I should also say, like a complete loser, I went and watched this movie all by myself. Even though the theater was absolutely packed. Yeah. Letter I. I do. Oh, this was something I wanted to do before I started it. I want to see like who in my audience, who here has watched the movie. A nice little poll for y'all. There you go. Those are basically my thoughts, my extremely contrived thoughts on the Minecraft movie. I think a 5 is fine. It's like a light 5. Mr. Worldwide, welcome. Why do you get 2 badges? What's that first one? That's cool. I haven't, but I will. Don't want to see it XD. We did get a vote for don't want to see it XD. Nice, and Jane as well. Nice, 2 new members. Thank you. Oh, it's an emote? Gotcha. I like this little board I've created here. Add the lack of an Ender Dragon fight. I mean, there wasn't an Ender Dragon fight. I didn't want to spoil that, but I didn't really think that was a negative. I didn't go in thinking. I definitely don't want, like, this jabroni fighting the Ender Dragon. He doesn't deserve it. Lava chicken, true. I am looking forward to the memes that that this movie has spawned and will continue to spawn. That I think is like the best part of it. When it's being like extremely genuine, and like not taking it so seriously, just being super genuine and just like enjoying the absurdity of it is when it's at its best. And those are the parts that are getting memed. I'm saving up for it. I'm completely broke. Yeah, no, again, I would recommend, if you're even a little bit curious, go watch it. I think 5 is where I stand. Technoblade never dies. Mm-hmm. So it seems like I'm surprised. I thought that I got this out kind of late. But it looks like most of the people in here haven't even seen it. So that's cool. I'm hopefully going to see it tomorrow. Nice. I made it home safely. Nice. Take it from Lemon, y'all. You can be distracted while driving and still make it home fine. You guys should try that. Water bucket release. Yeah, I don't want to spoil too many of the jokes in case like for the people who haven't seen it, but I did also think the bit with the I won't say it, but anyone who's seen the movie, I did think that the bit with the piglin boss at the end, like when the movie was wrapping up, I thought that was pretty funny. That got a chuckle out of me. I'm not spoiling anything. I'm just saying there was a part of the movie I thought was funny. What part was my favorite? Out of these pros, probably just like every time Jack Black and Jason Momoa were just like doing whatever bullshit together because they bounced off each other super well. That was probably my favorite part of the movie. Actually, another one of my favorite parts is a very specific scene. I'm about to get off this because you're spoiling it. What if I spoiled? I haven't spoiled anything. I haven't even told you what happens in this movie. I haven't said anything that's not in the trailers. What do you mean I'm spoiling it? What? How is that spoiling? I liked it. I liked how when these two people on the cover interacted. Oh, they interact? How could you spoil that? What? You said there's a piglin fight? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh, and also the yearn for the mines. They re-record that line too. That was the other movie I wanted to bring up. I just pulled up the final trailer of the Minecraft movie just for funsies. You know, no real reason here. Why? Can you tell me? What is this? Are these a bunch of piglins getting ready to fight? What? What? How can I spoil? How can I spoil that there are piglins that fight in this movie? There is nothing that indicated that piglins fight in this movie. I get this a terrible spoiler off of my screen. No. Come on, give me a little credit there. Why does it not let me pull paint back up? There it is. I haven't spoiled anything. I'll stand on that. I didn't watch the dumb trailer. Well, go watch the movie. If you didn't watch any of the trailers, why are you watching this dumb review? Okay, anyway. Tell all my family to unsubscribe from you? Oh, okay. I'm not playing Revenge. Stop saying that. I'll get copyrighted. Okay. Can you sing the song? Can we talk about Disco Elysium now? Oh my god, Pyro, where do I even start? Play Revenge? Okay, stop spamming that every time you up. My kind sir. What even is that character, John? Let's see. Disco Elysium John. Oh, this guy. Fuck this guy. No, this guy's mean to me. Fuck this guy. What is Disco Elysium? I've never heard of it. It's a role-playing game. Zero with the 1. Thank you. Starting the movie for us to watch. I wish I could. If the movie was online and I could pay for it and watch it with all y'all, I totally would. My theater was packed and they clapped and cheered every time Jack Black said one of his lines. Same, and it was great. Loved that. Oh, Zero heading out? I'm gonna go to bed now. Have a good night. Thank you for the donos. Nobody cheered for you? Oh my god, Jeff, what a sad theater. What a tragically sad theater. Okay, well, those are my full thoughts on the Minecraft movie. Trying to decide if there's something else I want to stream or if I just want to make this like a Minecraft movie stream and then do another stream later. We're heading out later line. Yeah, no, all the memes, like, I should go through some of the memes. Yo, Amelia with the 5, need to go finish an essay, but you made me so excited to see it. I'm glad. Don't think, like, just because I'm nitpicking, or, like, in the movie, I'm not, like, passionately against or for this movie. I think everyone should give it a shot, and if there are people who get a lot of enjoyment out of it, then that is awesome. I do, like, think, like, some of, like, the people who are, like, absolutely tearing into this movie, like, need to get jobs. But continue the stream. Well, thank you, Skylar. I don't know what I would do though. I do need to also start working on the full video. Maybe I'll just yap for a little bit longer, make that the stream, and then do like another full stream in a little bit. People hate Joy and Whimsy. It's kind of sad, Pyro, that they do. Talk about Disco. I don't want to make this whole stream me talking about disco, but I've played it like 8 hours a day, and the second I get off the stream, I'm gonna go finish it because I'm at the start of the communal, or not the tribunal, and I stopped playing, so I'm at the climax. Played Lethal Company. I don't have anyone to play it with. Do you see Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is coming out in December? I did see that. I saw the first movie, and it was really bad. And I will be there for the second one. Do you have the piss jacket? I have the one covered in bird shit, if that counts. Did I miss Palper's yapping? I'm afraid you. If you just got here, I'm afraid you did. I'm afraid you did. Can you post your hairy outfit? Let me see if I can find a picture of it. I'm sure I have one. Let me see if I can find a picture of my my outfit for you, my hairy. I have the blue coat on. I don't think I'll be able to find it. I don't know what that question means, Sophie. That's another part of the game. I love that the clothes actually change. Yeah, no, I mean everything. I'm absolutely in love with that game. Posting Palpcord later. I could do that when I pull it up. I can post my current fit. We need a Lego building Minecraft stream. What do you mean? Like I build a Minecraft Lego set? Who watches people make Lego sets? You should collab with Jack Black and play Minecraft. Oh my god, there's nothing I'd rather do. There's nothing I would rather do. If Jack Black came reached out to me and said, if you pay me $500 right now and make no money from your stream, I'll stream with you right now. I would say, why not? I'd give him 1,000. I'd give him 1,000. Play Frank Heffley Obby. There's a Frank Heffley Obby? What does that even mean? Why are they making... Oh, yeah, that's real. Why? Why is that real? I've never heard of that. And I think my life was better before. I think my life was better before that. Hi, Pumpkin. But yeah, no, I think I've given basically all my thoughts on the movie. If anyone's excited, go watch it. I think I'm gonna leave this kind of a mini stream. I have a full video coming out tomorrow, and then I will do a more extensive stream next time. Thank you guys for tuning in to hear me yap, and I'm glad that I could provide this spoiler-free review of the Minecraft movie. Have you made any recent vids with Viv? We got one coming going up tomorrow, which I'm gonna go edit. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna keep this kind of a movie stream. What's happening on Monday? I have no idea. This was a short stream, but this is just for if anyone wants to hear my thoughts on the movie, they can pull up the stream and just hear me yap for like 30 minutes, and then there you go. I might turn this into a full video, I might not. I'm gonna go work on tomorrow's video with Viv. It'll be a good one, and then next time we'll have a longer stream, and then I might. You know what I want to do is I want to play that Schedule 1 game that everyone's playing. I want to do that. I think that'd be fun. But yeah, this frame right here, these are my thoughts on the movie. So a humble 5 from Pleb. So yeah, I'll probably sign off now. Finish Disco because that's been taking out my life. And then yeah, no, me and Viv should play that together. I think that'd be a lot of fun. All right, I'm gonna bounce. Thank you for the donuts today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you, Skylar, for the 10. I super appreciate that. I hope you have a great rest of your day as well. Are you guys going to continue the infection video? Maybe. That's not what tomorrow's video is, though. Tomorrow's video is something else. Conflict happens for the sake of the plot. You weren't here to watch me explain it. You weren't here to watch me explain what I said, what I meant, Stone. I mean, it's like contrived, whatever. You know, I'm just going to talk to you about it. I'm ending the stream. All right. Thank you. Okay, I didn't word it. I didn't word it. Okay, you know what? Before I go, because this is getting me mad now. There. And you know what? Before I go, check this out. If that doesn't make any sense, then I'm going to post this little picture of Peter Griffin to show that it insists upon itself. There you go. Now it's perfect. Oh, what's up, Syro? 30 viewers, powers fell off. Yeah, it's because I'm ending stream. Sorry you got here late. And Fabio got here. Why do y'all get here when I'm ending? I ended my review. I'm done. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go finish Cisco and then work on the video. Next stream we're gonna do is gonna be a lot longer one. Just want to get my thoughts on the movie while they were nice and fresh in my head. Say Cobblestone signing off. Oh my god, what is my life? All right. I'm gonna head out. Take care, y'all. Go watch the movie if you haven't. It's a fun watch. Try to get a packed theater if you can. It'll add to the experience. See you next time. Check out that video tomorrow.